So in total, I've made probably close to 1,000 masks.
We've made 9,113 masks.
We've made roughly 15,000 masks for TMH.
The material, the H600 material, really starts in the operating room. It's something that was already being used there. We then collect it, organize it, hand it off to our community providers. They have their patterns, they know how to cut it, they know how to create a mask out of it. Then it's returned back to us to wash, package, and distribute out to our colleagues.
Volunteers volunteered to sew the mask for us. I think it was a great way for us to take something that would have been trash and turn it into something so good.
It's been phenomenal to be a part of a group that takes care of our healthcare worker community. We get the halyard fabric, the surgical draping from TMH. We cut it, we give it to the sewers, and then the completed masks are delivered back to TMH so that the healthcare workers have them when they need them.
I'm a lifelong sewer, as are most of the people in this group. Every single person, including myself, just felt so grateful to be able to do something to help protect the community, and especially help protect people who work at the hospital.
My son's a healthcare worker. Couldn't get N95 masks, couldn't get the kind of masks that you really need. So this was really a bonus to find out that there were materials available to use that would protect you. And they were easy to make, and the materials were basically free.
It means a lot to me to be able to do something to help people feel more comfortable through this. I feel very strongly that masks are a crucial part of the fight against the pandemic, and if I can do anything at all, I feel good about that.
Previously, before the pandemic, the hospital was just trashing the halyard material, and there's lots of it. There's so much of it. Someone at the University of Florida discovered that you could make masks out of this material that were really very effective. So now the hospital gives us the halyard material that they were going to throw out. We transform it into masks and give it back to the hospital. The best recycling ever.
It feels like a win-win-win. We get to experience stress relief by making a contribution. The hospital gets masks at no cost to them, and the landfill is cheated out of that much material.
I look at just the volume that we are handling, and I know that the hospitals, all hospitals are producing huge volumes of this material, and it was filling up landfills. What an impact, a negative impact that was making, and then to turn that into a positive, to me, is just a real success story.
It's really been fascinating to see how we had something here, we had material here that we had never thought to use in a different way, and we're now able to take that and bring it to our community, and they're turning it into masks for our colleagues. It has been really wonderful to watch what our community has been willing to do for us. I've had the chance and the privilege to work with our volunteers in this whole process, and it has been months and their time and their work, and they have never given up, and we are just so grateful. I'm so grateful for the time that they've been willing to give us.
We're very thankful for all the volunteers and their countless hours that they put in to make these masks. We express our gratitude and can't thank them enough during a time that we were in crisis.
We're very grateful for all of the efforts and all the volunteers that have given their time to produce these H600 masks. Through their efforts, we were able to supply our colleagues, our providers, with materials at a time that we really didn't have much to provide. And through these efforts, we've been able to provide care for the community, which is the most important part. To us, all of these individuals that have supplied these H600 masks are true heroes.